everyone, Nut-Free Mama here. Today I'm going to show you how to make Muddy Buddy Wowbutter cookies. Okay, let's start off with our ingredients. First you need a half a cup, which is 1 stick of butter softened. Then we're going to use a half a cup of Wowbutter. I'm using the creamy. Then we need a half a cup of granulated sugar, 1 large egg, a half a cup of light brown sugar packed, 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 cup of milk chocolate chips, a half a teaspoon of vegetable oil, and a half a cup of powdered sugar for dusting. So let's go ahead and preheat our oven to 375, and then you're going to line a cookie sheet with parchment paper and set it to the side. Okay, now in a big bowl, we are going to go ahead and mix together with a either stand mixer or a handheld mixer the butter, Wowbutter, and both sugars until they are light and creamy. Alright, that looks good to me. So next we are going to add in our egg and mix it again. Alright, that looks good. So let's move on to our dry ingredients. So in a separate bowl, we are going to add the flour, baking soda, and baking powder and just whisk it with a wire whisk until it's blended. Alright, that looks good. So we are just going to add this a little at a time to our wet ingredients and mix it until it is well blended. Alright, that is nice and combined. I mixed mine with a mixer as long as I could, and then when it got too thick, I just used a spatula and it worked out great. So now we are going to shape these into 1-inch balls and place them on our cookie sheet. Alright, my first batch is ready to go into the oven, and I'm going to cook those for 8 minutes. Okay, my first batch is out of the oven, and I'm pretty sure I made my cookies a little too big. I did cook them longer than the 8 minutes. Mine were in there for about 11 minutes, and they still look kind of gooey. But go ahead and I just took a tablespoon and pressed it into each cookie to make your indent for your chocolate. So we are going to let these sit for 10 minutes, and then we're going to remove them to a cooling rack to let them cool completely. Second batch of cookies is out of the oven, and I really like them bigger. It just gives it more of an indent in there for your chocolate. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on my chocolate. So you just want to take your chocolate chips and put them in a microwave safe bowl, and then we're going to add our vegetable oil to that and just stir it in 30-second increments until it's nice and smooth. Okay, that is nice and smooth, so I am just going to go ahead and put that into the middle of each of my cookies. Okay, all of my cookies have chocolate in them, so now we just have to let them sit up, which takes about 2 hours before we dust them with our powdered sugar. Or if you're in a hurry, you could put them in the refrigerator. Okay, my cookies are all set up, and I dusted them with powdered sugar. I put a lot on mine. You definitely don't have to, and I had a ton left over, so maybe don't use as much as the recipe said. So we are going to see what Taste Tester thinks. All right, Taste Tester, have a little taste.
Okay. Yum. Yum.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
All right, everyone, come back and see us again, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like, subscribe.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.